Hello, you beautiful bastards. And a little bit of side notes. For this, let's talk about it. I had a whole skit planned out. Well, not a skit. I had like a whole little line thing. I wrote things. I had a script. Okay, I had a script all planned out and everything. And I was, I was just gonna read that script, and then I was just gonna just do the voiceover and all that crap. But then while I did the voiceover multiple times and all that crap, but I just kept on screwing up at some words, and I just started screwing up. My voice sounded funny and everything. It was, to me, my voice was really unclear, and I just didn't like it. And that's the reason why I'm just like, I just ditched the script. I don't even have anything in front of me. I'm on Google right now, but that's because I just need a few things to look at right now. Just a little bit. But anyway, for this, from the title of this video, because I hope you guys could all read. If you can't, I don't know how you got onto YouTube and how you clicked on this button or crap like that. But anyway, we're going to be talking about Eris Morn. Now, ever since Eris Morn came out in the Dark Below DLC, people has been asking just who the freak Eris Morn is. Now, remember, I'm not gonna add any Grimoire lore facts about this. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna add Grimoire. I'm not gonna use Grimoire cards to explain my theory or just like research. I'm just gonna do game observation itself and that stuff because I don't feel like getting into the Destiny Grimoire cards and what Bungie didn't explain in the game and all that crap. So I'm just doing this on game observation and just on my theory alone. On just not anything with the Grimoire card. I did read some of the Grimoire cards like Eris Morn's, of course, but this is gonna just be based on just what I've seen throughout the game. But yeah, but just a little bit of background knowledge just in case you don't know who Eris Morn is. Basically, after the Massacre of the Moon, there was a fire team of 6 who went down into the pits of Crota's dimension basically to kill him, but something went horribly wrong and almost everybody in the fire team died except 2. Now the people in that fire team consisted of Vel Tarlo, a Titan, Ariana 3, a Warlock, Omar Aga, a Hunter, Tolan the Shattered, a Warlock, and Sai Mota, a Hunter. The 2 survivors are Tolan the Shattered, but people don't actually know where he is, and then there is also Eris Morn. Now, if you guys don't know who Eris Morn is, because I don't know, you guys are, I don't know, are you still on the Destiny Vanilla game campaign or something? I don't know, I think it's year 3 for Destiny now. I think it is about year 3. Eris Morn, she basically is the sole survivor except Tolan Shattered. Tolan Shattered, he was an exiled warlock. We'll save that for another video. But Eris Morn, she is a sole survivor, during the pit and everything, Eris Morn was stripped from her ghost, aka her light. She basically quotes, not exactly, but she said, "The hive stole my light, so I stole their eyes." Something around that. Her upper face, her eyes are covered up with a cloth, and it's usually seen glowing green with a black and mascara running down her face. Just kidding, I actually don't know where that black is. But anyway, moving on to the question people has just asking, just who is Eris Morn, and whether is she good or bad. Now, I'm going to be splitting this into 2 parts. The first part is just going to be why Eris Morn is good, and the second part is why Eris Morn is bad, and then quote-unquote again before you guys start freaking in the comments and crap like that. I'm not using Grimoire cards. This is solely game observation alone, and I don't know if you don't like that. If you want research done, if you want solid fact on why Eris Morn can be good or bad, then go to an official lore video. This is an official lore video. This is just my opinion. This is just a let's talk about it, where I just talk about my opinion. Okay, guys? So, now, let's get on to the question on, the first answer is why Eris Morn could be good. Now, the sole reason why Crota was defeated is because of Eris. And the Vanguards the first Destiny vanilla, the Vanguards didn't even mention Crota from what I've seen. They've just been all about just the Black Garden. Everything was just all about the Black Garden for the Destiny vanilla because they thought Crota was dead, that Crota had no fear. They thought that the moon was enough for the Hive, that the Hive wouldn't come down here. It wouldn't come down to old Russia, to Earth basically. And they just left Crota alone. They didn't send you on any missions to investigate about Crota. But Eris, she was the one who, after we freed her from the, when we activated the array system, Eris Morn was able to escape the Hellmouth because Rasputin was put back online and Eris Morn was basically able to escape. And that's why Eris Morn comes in the dark below. But Eris, she sends us on different quests. She is the main reason why Crota was defeated. She knew all these facts because she studied herself. She went down into the pit. She saw Crota. I'm pretty sure she saw Crota. And she sent us on this quest, basically to weaken Crota, to make sure he doesn't awaken into our world. We killed Omnigo, we killed his eyes, we killed the fist. We basically killed the Eye of Crota, the Fist of Crota. We killed the Sword of Crota, I believe, is what it's called. We killed the 4 princes that guarded the sword. And basically, it was just all... We killed Omnigo. If you guys don't know who Omnigo is, she is basically the manpower behind Crota's awakening. We ended up killing her just to make sure that Crota doesn't awaken into our world. But we took it a step forward, and we officially killed Crota. We went down to his dimension, and we murdered him. It was not a hard task. You guys may hate me, but I actually didn't do the raid. I actually didn't do any raids. Kill me now. And also in the Taken King DLC, she is also one of the main person that helped us kill Oryx. Now, I don't know the exact mission, but in the mission where we had to steal a piece of Crota's soul, we had to go back to his dimension and take a piece of Crota's souls, and to let the soul shard we stole on the other mission. I'm getting sidetracked, I'm sorry. But basically what happened is we went back to Crota's dimension and we stole a piece of Crota's soul, because Crota's soul still existed. But what happened was the stealth drive that we had on so Oryx couldn't detect us suddenly stopped working, and we were exposed to the Hive and to the Takens. Basically, Eris told us to survive the onslaught of Takens, and we basically fought the Takens until a Taken Ogre came. I don't know if you guys all saw it, but there's a Taken Ogre that came. But once that ogre came, Eris started doing her voodoo witchcraft and teleported us out,
the rest of the
saying something along these lines. I'm not gonna lose another Guardian. It damn well shows that Eris still cares about us Guardians, and plus, you guys don't know if she helped us get the exotic Touch of Malice. I think so. Yeah, I believe Touch of Malice is an exotic. Yes, I'm pretty sure Touch of Malice is an exotic. And she knows so much information about the Hive that we were able to know that we needed to become ascending to able to enter Oryx's realm, able to kill Oryx. She knows everything, and she is the main reason why we're able to defeat Crota and Oryx. Now, let's ask the question on why she could be bad. Now, there's a lot of reasons why she could be bad. Now, we all know she's part of the organization called Hidden that is ran by a core array, the Warlock Vanguard. The Hidden just basically gathers intels about the Travelers, so we could awaken the Traveler, and also about the Darkness, and just other informations for Warlocks to make Warlocks the master race, because we all know #Warlock master race. And now, what does this have to do with Eris Morn being bad? Eris Morn could be in that group to just gather information for herself, to use against us Guardians, to use against for her own purpose, to use against the Travelers, to kill the Traveler. Eris Morn just basically, the only reason why she's part of Hidden so she could gather information for herself or for the High Fallen or just for the darkness in general. And the reasons why she made us kill Crota and Oryx, now this is just kind of a crackpot, but I could see it kind of like happening. Plot twist. Eris, and basically this is the plot twist. I'm sorry if I'm like mumbling and everything. Like I said, I don't have anything in front of me. I'm just talking. But the crackpot is that Eris Morn used to be the Taken Queen, or basically the Queen of the Hive that ruled by Oryx. But something happened. Oryx ended up dethroning her because I guess Oryx didn't want a queen. And Eris, what happened is she then went into hiding as a guardian, basically waiting for a perfect timing to take back the throne. Once we came back, she saw potential within us, and basically when she saw us, she basically saw that it was a perfect timing to take back her throne. She made us kill Crota, which was the next in line to the throne. Then she made us kill Oryx, who was already the original king at the moment before we killed him. Then she made us kill Alakul. If you guys don't know who Alakul is, he's introduced in the strike Sunless Cell in the Taken King. It's a strike, you kill him. Basically what happens, Alakul, if anything would happen to Crota or Oryx, he would seize the throne. Now, basically all those three people, minus, Crota and Alakul, both had a chance of taking the throne. Originally, Crota was supposed to take it, but then he died. Alakul was then going to take it once Oryx backs down or anything happens to the current king. So Eris made us kill all of those three to get anyone that was going to get the throne right away, or who's next in line to the throne, so she could steal that spot to herself. Then we also have to remember that we killed Oryx's sisters, the two sisters, during the raid. And basically, no one is going to be taking the throne because we took out the best of the best Hive champions. We took out the bosses. There's no one guaranteed at the moment. No one's strong enough to take the throne and to control the Hive or just to do all that crap. And Eris Morn found that a perfect timing, and next thing you know, in the freaking next DLC, she's freaking sitting on that throne. I just want to say that, the throne. And also, you know the part where she teleported us out of Crota's dimension once we stole a piece of his shard, or his soul? And she stated along these lines as well, saying that's all I could, well, not saying, but something along these lines. She said that's all I could do in such a short amount of time. Now I wonder where Eris learned how to do that crap. Now remember, warlocks can't, we could blink, but she basically teleported us out. When it comes to blink, we could only basically just teleport a short amount of distance. But Eris Morn, she teleported us back to another dimension, because remember, we were in Crota's dimension. That's basically a whole nother dimension. But Eris Morn was able to teleport us back to Earth, back to the moon. And that's saying a lot. I wonder before freaking Oryx dumped her, she was part of like a witch voodoo satanic ritual stuff. And now, remember I talked about the Touch of Malice? To be able to obtain that, you have to give Eris Morn, I believe, 45 calcified fragments. Now we know nothing about it, only that Eris Morn knows something about the calcified fragments. Now what we all know is that there's 50 calcified fragments in the Dreadnought. Those 50 calcified fragments leads to Grimoire cards, 50 Grimoire cards, and those 50 Grimoire cards make up the Book of Sorrow. Now I haven't officially read the Book of Sorrow yet, because I haven't obtained all calcified fragments, but you have a clear picture. Now, next thing you know, freaking Eris Morn is using those calcified fragments to murder the Traveler. It makes you question have you guys even stopped and wondered what Eris Morn is doing with those calcified fragments? Because I'm sure am. But anyway, I can't guarantee what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is just my opinion alone. I don't have Grimoire cards to support my answers. This is just my opinion. Now, tell me what you guys in the comments think about it. Do you guys think Eris Morn is good or bad? Why? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. You guys are all beautiful people. I don't know if you guys are beautiful, but you guys are all people. But anyway, if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you want more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, people.